Welcome back to the No Shame Podcast. Wolf's fat ass is not gonna wake up, so it's just us three tonight. He's gonna have some bad words from me tomorrow or in the morning.
Get out.
Does that really surprise you?
But in today's episode, we're just gonna be talking about some gaming stuff, and then I'm gonna give my harshest opinions of Modern Warfare 4 because that's what they want to hear to fix stuff. So I'm gonna be harsh.
And, like, in saying that, I know everyone's probably got this question looming in the back of their heads, and yes, I have been looking forward to this all fucking week.
Probably a little
Because
bit
I
too.
know I'm like the biggest fucking Debbie Downer when it comes to like Call of Duty as a series as of late. But you know, if people want to see improvement, they have to give their harshest opinions and not just fucking glaze it.
and my
Because
opinions matter because
it's
I have 16 hours in the beta right now. So
Very
yeah,
true.
like because this is how it always has been for the past 5 fucking years with Call of Duty. Like they announce like an open beta and a closed beta, like which you have to like gain access by pre-ordering, and then the open beta is just like trying to lull people into pre-ordering the game anyway, which I like. If you actually want to save your fucking money and just wait to see if the game is going to be worth your money and precious finite time on this precious finite earth, hold off until launch day to make when you actually have informed opinions rather than just blindly going to the fucking store
Mhm.
page and pre-ordering the bastard. Um, but yeah, like you pre-order the game, you play the closed beta, and then the open beta happens, and then the game launches, and for the first like month or so, everyone's like, "Oh, this is the best Call of Duty ever," and then like post-launch comes around, and the game just like Activision basically just fills it to the brim with needless bullshit that just makes the game less enjoyable than it was before. And like, it's followed with you have like the closed beta, then launch day, and like from launch day you have that 2 month honeymoon period, and then after those 2 months, by the time season one rolls around, everyone's suddenly back to, oh, Call of Duty shit was the worst COD ever. And it happens fucking every goddamn time since since fucking Black Ops 4. Like, like, this has been happening. No, no, sorry. Fucking since Infinite Warfare, if I'm gonna be completely honest.
Okay.
Yeah,
but
without a shadow of a doubt. And I don't doubt for a second that it's gonna happen again this year.
But I will get into my opinions later. I want to save that for later. Do we have anything we want to talk
Mm.
about before that?
Um, well, like what I'm seeing at the moment, is a lot of high. Like I know you guys are probably sick and tired of me fucking going on about Metal Gear, but there's a lot of excitement. There's a lot of excitement around Metal Gear Solid 4 launching with Volume 2 of the Master Collection, and there's for within good reason. Because again, if anyone watching this has been living under a rock for the past few months, or the past fucking decade, Metal Gear Solid 4 for like ever since it launched has been basically kept prisoner on the PlayStation 3 system and has not been given a re-release or a remaster or a remake or anything since 2008. So for it to be launching on not just Xbox Series X and PlayStation 5 along with PC, it's also getting a launch on Nintendo Switch 1 and 2. I don't know how they're managing to get the game running on like a Gen 1 Nintendo Switch. But sure, let's fucking do it. As long as I get to play Metal Gear Solid 4 like on the go, I'm happy. I'm satisfied. Like,
Not a bad trade-off if you ask me.
huh?
I said that's not a bad trade-off if you ask me. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, like it's either that or it's either like because as far as Australian money goes, it's either $400 for a Gen 1 Switch to play it on the go, or you fork out $1,500 dues for a Steam for like a Steam Deck. just to play it on the go.
Damn. Well, how much? God. Okay. Well, y'all stream deck over there is 1,500, right?
Yeah, 1,500. 1,500
Jesus.
Aussie dollars. I could literally get an entire desktop PC
I was gonna say it's like
for $100
1,000
cheaper.
here.
Mm.
We had to pay like 1,100 just to get it with a controller.
Well, like, I'm pretty sure the exchange rate is like $1 American is $1.56 Australian or something like that. So yeah,
It's fucked because
pretty much any price over there multiplied by a factor of 1.5, and that's the Aussie price.
it's fucked because
Roughly.
you buy it just base for $1,000 and then it's like, oh, you want a controller with it? Pay an extra 100.
Yup.
Like what the fuck?
Yeah, because here it's about you can get a Valve Stream Deck for under 1,000.
Mm.
I'm trying to
Pretty
find
much.
some other stuff to talk about, but my feed is nothing but Modern Warfare 4.
I do have something
But yeah,
to talk
like
about.
I'm really excited for it, and like PC players who are gonna get their hands on Volume 2 of the Master Collection are gonna be eating good, because like Metal Gear Solid 4, its graphics settings are pretty much layered. Like you can change everything, not just from resolution, but you can also change, ambient occlusion, texture filtering, like the texture quality, basically every like factor of the game's graphics. Whereas with every game that was on the Volume 1 collection, you couldn't. It was only just a matter of like changing the resolution. Um,
Hmm.
which, fair enough, those games don't like require a lot to run, especially Metal Gear Solid 1 and 2. Um, but yeah, like I think PC players are going to appreciate the work that Konami has put in to like really optimize it for PC as well.
Yeah.
And it's great. So rather than play the open beta for Modern Warfare 4, I'm going to be playing that all fucking week. Because I mean the amount of cutscenes in the game alone, you remove like actual gameplay, there are 14 hours worth of cutscenes to watch. and like and they're not skippable. so, so like half of the 40 hours it's going to take for me to actually finish the bastard is going to be spent essentially watching like a bunch of movies back to back. And like from memory, I think the very last cutscene, like the epilogue cutscene, still holds the Guinness World Record for longest cutscene in a video game, clocking in at just over an hour. So yeah, you finish the game rewards you with what is essentially like half the length of a full-length feature film as your reward. I mean, at that point, you might as if no one gives a fraction of a fuck about the story, fuck you. Like as soon as you finish the game, you might as well just like make yourself a cup of coffee, make yourself a bowl of popcorn, or just file your fucking tax returns.
Yeah.
Freaking great. Yeah, but what else has been going on? Apparently, GTA 6 has been majorly leaked
Oh,
again.
I heard a rumor that the dude that's hacking it just uploaded a kill switch where if they try to arrest him or anything, the game will go public for free. And if he even misses a
Oh,
day
so he's even.
of if he misses a day of like turning the kill switch like resetting it, it'll go live for free if he misses a single day of resetting it.
Fuck. So like
Yeah.
he's literally holding it hostage.
That's just a rumor. I have no idea how true that is.
Okay, that's rather interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. That is beyond fucked. Why would you do that?
I don't know. I know he's the only reason he's
Christ.
doing all this is because it's not getting a physical disc. That's the only reason he's doing all of it. Oh, so the PlayStation blackout started today, and
Mm.
everyone on the internet is saying, "Fuck you! I'm not doing this stupid ass blackout. It ain't gonna do nothing."
Of course they fucking would, because they realize, oh shit, without a PlayStation 5 to play all these awesome games on, I'm gonna be bored, because they're fucking
Yep.
chronically online. They don't know what the fuck to do with themselves. Like, I know, like, we've been talking about this discourse for a long fucking time now, and, you know, I get it. I honestly do. But who in their right fucking mind thought that it was actually going to amount to anything, or like think that anyone was actually going to pull through? Because unless you actually have other platforms to play on, you know, you're not going to be playing video games at all. Like
Literally.
crikey fuck, are you going to be going out to your local GameStop just to buy like an Xbox or a PC or a Nintendo Switch just to avoid playing on PlayStation?
Yep.
And like, I get it. Like, I honestly do. And I'm a bit peeved that physical media is no longer a priority in Sony's eyes, which is quite a shame, considering that they were kind of like the pioneers of Blu-ray to start off with. But like, you know, times change. At least with like PC gaming, like when it happened, like the PC platform, like the home computer has pretty much been the, you know, the leading innovator on change and how we have physical media read on our computers. First it was like, you know, floppy disks, and then it was hard disks, and then we went to CDs, CD-ROMs, and DVDs. Um, And now everything's just all on a fucking hard drive of some kind, and everyone's got enough storage to be able to download these big games through the net. Now, what separates, you know, the online market for digital copies of video games, um, apart from like the console market, is like the consoles, they only have the one marketplace, right?
Yeah.
PC, like you go on PC, you've got a large variety of marketplaces to choose from. We're talking Steam, Ubisoft, Epic Games, fucking, you know, Rockstar's got their own launcher for their own shit. EA's got their own launcher for their own shit. Fucking, you can go to the Microsoft Xbox store and buy games there as well. And hell, you can even use Xbox Game Pass if you know, so choose to do so. Um, the other thing as well is that, you know, you've also got alternative marketplaces on, you know, the internet where you can download, well, you buy Steam keys for cheaper prices. It's like, you know, finding a copy of a game that you want at EB Games or GameStop, and then, you know, doing a price comparison at a different shop that sells video games. Like, you know, in Australia, we've got like Harvey Norman, JB Hi-Fi. You know, you can buy games from Big W, Kmart. So you've got alternate, you know, marketplaces to choose from for physical media. PC on the net has the same thing with sites like Humble Bundle, G2A. Fuck, like G2A was how I managed to get a legal copy of Dirt 3, a game that was pulled off of store shelves, and I got myself a digital copy of that game for $20. And it was really fucking worth it. Like, you can't do that on Xbox or Nintendo or PlayStation because they only have the one online marketplace. And I think Steam alone as a platform has built up so much good faith with consumers as well. Like, you know, the they're fair on, you know, profit shares for, you know, developers that are selling their games through Steam, and they're also consumer friendly. You get your account hacked, Steam will go, like Valve will go out of their way to send a fucking SWAT team to deal with like the hacker that managed to hijack your account, give it back to you with everything else intact, and also give you, like, you know, the equivalent of online store credit as well, just for compensation. I mean, fuck, like there was a guy that like there's a story that's been going around on Twitter lately. I don't know if you guys have heard about this, but someone managed to refund their copy of Battlefield 6
Yes, I saw that.
long after they had clocked in like 470 hours into the game. And now, most people who are well versed in how Steam works with their refund policy would be scratching their heads and going, "How does that work? Just like you can only refund games if you played it for 2 hours or less." The reason why Valve, um, like Steam, and to an extent Valve, handed him the refund is because the product that he was given wasn't what he bought, and this was like after an update that came out for Battlefield 6 recently, where they removed a few of the core game modes, like all the small map modes, like team deathmatch and shit, like they're all gone, so it's nothing but big team battle. But a couple of the other modes in the big team battle modes, like Rush, were also completely removed from the game, and so the guy who filed in the refund said, "Look, I expected the game to, maintain, like, keep these modes in the game. This isn't representative of the product that I bought." And so Valve was like, "Yeah, okay, we can see that. Here's your full refund, like all 100 Australian dollars for your refund." Like, it was fucking sweet. And so, like, you've got like all these other companies that are like complaining, just going, "Oh, fucking Valve's got a monopoly on the online gaming market." It's like, oh, so you're angry that Steam is doing the one thing that consumers have been asking so much from you, just not being a bunch of cunts and just give them a service that's consumer friendly. Yeah, we're
Yeah.
definitely holding a fucking monopoly, but through malicious means. We're definitely the evil bastards that you're painting us to be. No, they're just
It's
they're
like
just not being corporate dicks.
it's like
That's
those
all it
memes.
is.
It's like those memes where it's like going to PlayStation or Xbox when my account gets hacked. Oh, we couldn't do nothing. You go to Steam about it, and they're like, "Don't worry, we'll get them tomorrow, or we'll get them in like an
Oh,
hour."
fucking,
Yeah.
like,
Just like to
God knows how many fucking times Sony have had their balls stuck into a fucking vice over, like,
does
the network being
you all do
compromised in
much?
some way.
Like you go to
Like,
Does
the
PlayStation or Xbox.
PlayStation Network has been fucking, like, compromised so many fucking times.
Like
So,
you'll go to PlayStation or Xbox for it, and they're like, "Oh, we can't do nothing." But Steam's like, "We'll put them in a body bag in an hour." They get their shit done.
this is like, they've been dealt with. It's like,
What do you mean
dealt
by
with
that?
how?
Don't ask.
Dealt with how?
Don't ask.
Like, you just hear like a faint gunshot from the distance through the microphone. Just like, what the fuck have you done?
Like, who did you hire, John Wick?
We took care of the problem.
they sent John Wick fucking Baba Yaga to deal with
Like, it just,
it. Oh my god.
like when they did it, they did the deal with their pinky sticking out and everything. Like, it's sad. Oh,
Oh,
Oh
fucking
god.
hell.
I do have a few topics to talk about tonight,
All right.
which is different than what we normally do, but I wanted to make it a little bit different because, well, I just have my own personal reason
Yeah.
to throw anything different with it. But it just whenever y'all are ready.
I
I
mean,
have a topics y'all need to do first.
I really have nothing to talk about. Not everything on my Twitter is nothing but the new COD and nothing else.
Okay.
Fair
What about
enough.
you?
Um, well, here's an easy one that you guys could probably fucking answer. How's your week been?
Work.
Because I had a pretty interesting Saturday night. I had a pretty interesting Saturday night before I arrived home this morning. Um, I'll just say this. Do you guys know what it's like to have a troop of women march into your room, take all your clothes, and claim them as their own?
What the
No,
fuck?
no, I didn't say I have that problem.
because it was really fucking odd. I was just left there, just naked under the bed sheets, and like with nowhere else to turn. For once, I felt as vulnerable as a fucking kindergartner next to a YouTuber.
Dude's living his life
was-
like
it was-
just over there.
It was both somewhat exciting and somewhat fucking terrifying. I would not recommend.
Different experience.
Oh, I want to bring something up.
Pretty much the same experience I have with Wolf's mom. That's just
I got something to bring up about Wolf real quick since he's not here. Fuck you, first of all. Second of all, Restless, I don't know if you've been seeing on Twitter recently, but I just want to explain. I go on Twitter, I find stuff that I was like, I'm like, I want to hear Bartender's opinion about this. So I tag him in it because all I want to see is his reaction and his opinion. I like reading it. Bartender drops his opinion about it. Then Wolf just goes on a full fucking tangent in my comment section, starting a war. I'm like, stop fucking doing this. I just tag him to hear his just read his reaction. That's all I want.
You know what really fucking annoys me about that though is that like like
you know what really grinds my gears?
It does more than grind my gears. It pisses me off right to the fucking moon. Like Christ fucking mighty. Like he's first of all, he's the cunt that put me in charge of the fucking Twitter account for this channel. So and like basically asking me to do exactly what I have been doing, and or like at every which turn, no matter what kind of opinions I give, even when I'm fucking praising shit that aligns with his fucking agenda and accord, like he will find something to piss and moan about it. It's like, oh look, what do you want me to do? Because like unless you're gonna let me do my job, like, are you gonna stop fucking bitching and breaking my balls over it every 5 fucking minutes? Christ.
I mean, he's one of the reasons why Little Debbie is now Big Deborah. So I mean, I would think that's
that's great.
Nobody said it but me.
Little Debbie is Big Deborah. Oh god, that's what we're gonna open up with next week. Just like, what up, Debs?
Yes.
What up, Debs?
No, I'm gonna start calling him that for the entire week just to get him confused.
He's gonna be like, what are you talking about?
What's up, Big Debbie?
Bitches.
Just call him Deborah.
Man, like mother, like son, like man bitches so much you think he had a vagina that's as swampy as his mum's. Not even Ducks Unlimited would touch that shit.
So now I want to bring up some moments that happened during my live stream yesterday.
Restless just in there like I've been flashbanged by words.
I try to censor myself. He does not.
Oh, fucking hell.
Actually, before I bring up what some moments that I liked from my live stream on Friday, I want to bring this up. I'm not talking about a person. I'm not saying a name, but we all three know who I'm going to be talking about. We were playing the beta yesterday, and it was me, Wolf, the person, and someone else. I think no, it wasn't Hollow.
For all intents and purposes, we'll just call them we'll call him Brad. Let's just call him Brad.
Yeah. Okay, so this person, Brad, he's playing with us in the beta, and I'm hosting. We're halfway through the match, and he's like, Blaze, I can't handle your lobbies. It's way too much. I'm like, that's a you problem, bud. He gets all pissy about it and rage quits.
Wait, was it part of FaZe?
He was just bitching and moaning about my lobbies. I'm like, that's a you problem, buddy. You know what that means is my skill is better than yours. So if you're gonna cry about it, shut the fuck up. And then he rage quit.
Not to mention I've been helping you out training your aim and like, you know, helping like fine tune your aim
Like,
settings
we were just trying to have
across every
so much
platform
fun, and
imaginable
he's
just so
just
that just to improve your
complaining.
game.
Some more
It
funny things that happened. It was me, Hollow Wolf, Brad, and someone else. And me and Wolf are just cracking jokes, offensive as shit as we can be. And you guys know how Hollow is.
so usual shit.
Whenever we get offensive, he's like, "All right, let's tone it down a bit."
I want to tone it down.
He's like, "Let's take it down to a 5, guys." And I just burst out like, "5? I'm already at a 5. I haven't even reached my full potential yet." And Wolf started bursting out laughing because we were talking the most offensive shit. We had so much fun Friday night.
Does he not know you can crank it up levels? Like,
I can go way more than what we were doing on the stream.
anymore.
Yeah, we had a lot of fun.
I went full nuclear at one stage. It was funny as fuck.
Before I get into my opinions of the game, Restless, you can bring up your topics real quick.
Sure. What? Yeah, I just wanted to bring up this topic. I was doing weird Google searches because
God.
sometimes like browsing different stuff because I've noticed, I don't know if y'all have noticed this, but it's a problem that I'm starting to see slowly in the US.
Mhm.
And on top of that, it's progressively gotten worse over the years. So I'm like, I wonder if there's something to do with our axis or something like that, or some type of weird climate thing. I don't know if you've noticed, Blaze, but the weather in the U.S. has been weird.
It has been
For the
really
past,
weird.
I'd say at least 5 to 10 years has been very weird. We're getting hotter summers. We're getting colder winters.
Mm-hmm.
We're getting just these weird storms out of nowhere. Where it used to be Tornado Alley has shifted. I don't know if you know that one, but it has shifted from where it used to be, where they used to get like so many tornadoes in one spot every single year for years. Now it's shifted over a little bit. So now an area that normally didn't get tornadoes is getting tornadoes a lot, which is very weird. So I was just like, okay, well, let me look this up. Maybe there's some type of scientific reason or something like that. And this is what I found. They say by the year 2030, they say that scientifically indicate the deadline to cut global, they, in other words, they plan to cut a global greenhouse gas emissions roughly in half.
Huh.
And they said failing to do so risks permanently breaching the 1.5 degrees Celsius global warming threshold and triggering irreversible environmental tipping points. This is due to carbon scaling and a bunch of other scientific terms. And everybody that's watching this, you can look this up yourself and it'll show you detail to detail about this. Because apparently they have a United Nations uh, agreement called the United Nations Net Zero Coalition. And what it is about the global emissions. So they're wanting to cut emissions by at least 45% by the time of year 2030. And by doing so, they said that it will not impact us as much
Yeah.
past 2030. But if we don't do it by that time, they're saying that now this is all scientifically, but they said if we don't do it by that time, there's going to be some irreversible effects that we're not going to be able to go, oh, well, we messed up. Let's change it back to what it was. No, there ain't no going back after that. So I thought that was kind of weird and kind of different. You
Interesting.
know, hopefully nothing happens. It may just be all speculations and what some guy in a lab coat said it was, or how it's gonna be, and hopefully nothing comes about it. But what's y'all thoughts on it?
I think it's some dude in a tinfoil hat putting all this stuff on the internet.
You think so?
Yeah.
Most
Could
likely.
be, could be. But I mean, on the off chance that it's true, I mean,
I don't know. I
that,
do agree with you. The weather has been really weird recently.
very weird. Very weird. Like it'll be not that big on the, a radar, and it'll be like some crazy thunderstorm just out of nowhere that'll hit.
Like literally the other night when I was at work, I went on my last break. It was nice outside, clear as can be, and it's still dark, of course. It's like 9 p.m. at that point. I sit down outside. Not even a second later, it just starts downpouring like a motherfucker. It was weird.
I can
Um.
imagine.
All right, should we get into the nitty gritty now?
We might as well, yeah.
All right. So, I have been playing the MW4 beta. If you guys haven't known, it came out Friday. I've been playing for 16 hours, and I'm gonna be giving you guys my full harshest opinions about MW4 with the campaign mission they let us play and the multiplayer so far. I'm gonna start with the campaign mission real quick. So, how do I put this? It's not bad. It's definitely way better than just one mission alone is way better than the entire Black Ops 6 and Black Ops 7 campaign. I'll put it right there.
Yes.
It's literally just what we've always wanted, just straightforward, going out into the battlefield, fighting enemies, getting to your location, doing all this. To me, this mission felt like a mix between World at War, Modern Warfare 2, the original, and a little bit of Modern Warfare 2019. That's what the
I
campaign
like
mission
your
felt like.
funny words, Magic Man. What I want. It's music to my ears.
I'm excited for the campaign to come out and finally play it.
All right.
Like, I'm being 100% honest. This is just from one mission, it's better than Black Ops 7 and 6's campaign. Whew.
With that I say, let him cook.
Now we're going to get into the multiplayer side of things.
Alrighty.
Alrighty. Here we go. I'm going to start with some good stuff first. The UI is very clean. I really like the way they did the UI this year. It's simple as hell. You just click
None of that
left.
Hulu ass fucking menu animations.
Oh, yeah. You just click left on your D-pad. You got your credit class right there. So simple to find. So simple to get to. Towards everything else, the UI is great. The maps, to a certain extent, are very fun. It all just depends on how you play it. What else is good? The gunplay, to me, is very smooth, and in my opinion, I don't know anyone else's opinion about this, but I feel like every single gun so far is balanced evenly. Now, that's all I have for good stuff right now. Now we're getting to the bad stuff.
Oh boy.
Spawns. They have to fix the spawns in this game. They are ferocious as shit. I will spawn in for 2 seconds, get fucking mag dumped by an SMG. Don't even move a foot. What you were talking about earlier, reaction time. I will get the jump on a dude, mag dump his ass, doesn't kill him. He turns, puts 2 bullets in me, I'm dead. They have to fix that.
Mhm.
It's the TTK.
That might be a Well, like from what I saw from Wolf's footage, the TTK, I don't see an issue with, but what you're describing, it sounds like netcode issues, which, knowing it's a beta, they're bound to fucking happen because they do this with every fucking Call of Duty beta. They half-ass the netcode for the servers. It's not gonna be polished until the final game comes out. So,
But
Um,
I mean, they have that problem right now with Black Ops 7. I mean,
here
where
and
like,
there.
I'll empty a mag in somebody and then I'll get dropped by one or two bullets from a
Um,
pistol.
what else? There's,
So I still like playing the game. So
there's
suffering, not suffering.
there is
But
one map that is literally like what Wolf said. It's shipment and fucking Nuketown had a baby. It's called Transit 213. Holy fuck! Oh, I just remember another thing. They need to up the fucking score to earn a UAV. Um, because you'll load into a match, not even 30 seconds in, you have 5 UAVs in the air. It is that bad. Um, some of the kill streaks, they need to lower the health on them. Like the attack helicopter, the moment an enemy gets one, it's just sitting up there for 3 minutes, even though you've been
or
shooting at
like
it.
if they want to keep them as tanky as they are, like one thing that I would suggest is that they fucking increase the score required to be able to use them.
Yeah.
hmm
If they want that fucking trade off, like you're gonna have to really fucking earn it.
Yeah.
Uh, what else? I have no problems with that kill block map. That game mode's actually very fun. They do need to fix the matchmaking system cuz you'll be playing in open matchmaking and it doesn't even feel like open matchmaking. Visual
How do you
recoil is not as
how do you figure that?
visual recoil is not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Um I, I'm trying to think of some more bad things. Now, people might expect me to say the riot shield. That's actually not that bad. I haven't seen anyone use it that much. I mean,
Probably because it actually gets destroyed this time around.
yeah, you actually get shot through it, and it's very easy to counter.
You know what it kind of reminds me of with
Hmm.
it being able to be placed on the ground? Black Ops 2, which I do like that concept that they kind of brought that back. Yes and no. I say yes because, like, if you're more of a uh, defensive, offensive type of person, you want to kind of play both roles, it'd be good to do that. But at the same time, I think it shouldn't be like in most Call of Duty games, it used to be like a secondary attachment. I think they need to make that a non lethal and do it that way. Because if you could place it down on the ground, I figured, I believe it should be some type of non lethal and should be an asset to you playing the game rather than a secondary attachment where it would give everybody the advantage to be able to place it if you want it, but you only get one throughout the game. So if it messes up or whatever, that's it. Unless you uh, get one of those reload things or whatever. But if you sacrifice getting one of those ammo boxes versus that, so it's like
Oh,
you lose one or the other.
now that you brought up attachments, that reminds me. Almost every single attachment for your weapon has way too many cons to it. So you have to be very, very, very
Oh,
careful with what you put on your
hold
gun.
on. Yeah, all right. I don't see that as a bad thing. I actually see that as a good thing because for too long the gunsmith system has just done nothing but like give way too many like beneficial traits to weapons, which has pretty much blurred the line between weapon classes and just, the distinction between an SMG or an AR or a fucking sniper rifle and a shotgun with 12 gauge slugs just basically non-existent. So, like, you got people running around with assault rifles that are rated for close quarters, and then SMGs that are rated for the range of a fucking assault rifle firing 7.62 by 9 NATO rounds, or fucking shotguns with slug rounds that are basically set up to be sniper rifles, and sniper rifles set up to be shotguns.
See, what I
Like,
mean is like there's
And then
there's an
by the way,
attachment in the game. I don't know the full stats, but it's for the M4. It's a muzzle that gives you recoil control, but drops your damage range by like 15. It's like I
well,
don't
yeah,
want that. I want
okay.
something that'll help the damage range plus recoil. And there's nothing.
Well, you can't have both. It's either you have big damage or better handling, and I think that's a pretty good trade-off because big damage, yeah, your gun's going to be less accurate, but if you use it at the right range and you're deliberate with your shots and you know how to control the recoil, which is pretty much what the gunplay should be
Um
rewarding, deliberate and tactical choices and careful precision shooting, that's a good gun system. Like that's actually good gun balancing. You give way too many benefits for using in one single attachment, and you're gonna have a mess that you're gonna have the same mess that we've had for the past 5 years, which is what I severely disliked. Because it's kind of what bored me. And like Modern Warfare 3, I think was like the last modern COD that I really got into the multiplayer for. Black Ops 6, I was just like it did not retain my attention for like a lot. It did not have my attention for a lot of time, and it only got progressively like my drive to play that game was severely dwindled with each new patch that basically broke the PC port of the game, and it got to the point where the game was so fucking poorly optimized that it would crash on me every 10 minutes. And I was like, well, fuck this. If I can't even play the game without it crashing to desktop on me after like 5 minutes of gameplay, then fuck it. I'm going to play something that's actually made more competently for the PC platform. So, yeah,
yep.
what
I think it's good.
another thing that pissed me off is that day 1 the ISO, it was the most overpowered SMG in the game. Today they apparently nerfed it so people would use other guns. No, it's still one of the best SMGs in the beta right now. That's all
Well,
everyone's using. They're not using anything else.
that's what I was worried about.
And they have frangible rounds, which are
Oh,
the most
God.
fucking annoying thing ever. Uh, Another thing, sniping feels way too clunky and slow.
Especially for
The
quick
the
scope.
the best part,
Well,
no, not the
again,
best part. The worst part about it, you have to level it up 72 times to get the best attachment.
okay, well, let
What's
me
the
ask you
test?
this. Sniping, does it feel like, classic Black Ops sniping, or are we talking fucking Black Ops 7 sniping where you might as well be using the fucking rail cannon from Quake?
I'd give it a 50-50. I've used the sniper here and there. I just can't
It's not so
do
bad.
with it.
Hey, at least you're not dealing with sniper rifles with significant damage drop off, like in Battlefield.
Because I've been using, like, I mix around my gunplay here and there. I'll run an M4 or I'll run the PPSH or the AK, like anything that's available. I'm trying everything in this beta. I got a good thing here. You know how recently in the new CODs, everyone just relies off stims to keep them alive.
Hmm?
The stim animation is way slower than what we're used to. So if you want to use a stim, you have to go and hide
Good.
just to use it.
Makes it feel so they've actually updated it so that you actually have to be a bit more deliberate with your choice and not just use it on the fly with zero consequence.
Yep, because the
This is a
animation
good thing. This is something that
We
I
made it more tactical.
the animation is you pull it out,
pull it
you
out.
pop the cap off with your thumb and then stick it in and then hold it for like 3 seconds. So it's like a 8-second animation. And it feels really slow. That's a good thing. The shotguns aren't overpowered, thank God. You actually have to be close range for them to work. That's another new improvement compared to BO7. Just from what I've been saying, Infinity Ward has actually been improving from MW2.
Mm.
They've been improving on a lot of the stuff they fucked up on.
Yeah, I like from what you're telling me, I see no issue with the way the gunsmith system is set up. Like you should have an equal amount of pros and then like your trade-off because you can't just have weapon attachments that are going to give you nothing but buffs because that's where you get broken unbalanced messes. So like you need to be more deliberate and think carefully about your choice of weapon and weapon attachments. Sometimes you might need to go something that's significantly minimally modified to get the best out of your weapon because every fucking Call of Duty since Modern Warfare 2019, everyone has slapped on as many fucking attachments as they can put on a single weapon. Maybe now is the time to actually think about, okay, do I really need an attachment for the underbarrel rail, or do I actually need, a sight for this, or do I actually need a muzzle attachment?
Yeah.
These are good things. So you need to actually like think carefully about your weapon choice and attachment choice.
Another thing I wanted to bring up that Infinity Ward
Make it
never
suited to your
explained.
playstyle as well.
So people were complaining about the M4 having like 62 levels that you had to level it up. Infinity Ward never explained it to us, but the way leveling up your guns work in this game, if you max out one gun, you only have to level up every other gun like 13 times. Because the attachments you unlock for like the M4, some of them get shared to the other assault rifles.
Oh, like optics and certain
Yeah.
muzzle attachments. Yeah, that's fair enough.
And I think that's better than just going through 62 levels of the M4, 71 levels of the AK. It makes it easier to level everything up. There's one more thing.
That, well, I mean, like that also kind of worries me a little bit because if that's the case, then what's post-launch support gonna look like? Like if they're gonna because that just sort of opens up potential to be adding in more weapons and even more gratuitous attachments. That's just gonna flood the fucking job sheet for the amount of weapons that are actually in the game, and then suddenly we've got way more to fine tune and balance just to make the multiplayer fun.
Oh, and Apex
I don't know.
attachments are
I
pretty
see that
fun.
as a potential issue.
I've been using the Apex attachments. They're very fun.
Yeah,
Well, how are they going to
I see a few
Warzone?
people that have taken issue with I'm seeing people are taking issue with the fucking homing missile noob tube.
I haven't used that one yet. I've been using the explosive round shotgun, the throwing knife off the
Oh
marksman
god.
rifle.
Loaded
See,
with what,
hold
12 gauge
hold
doomsday
on.
rounds?
Let me explain that first. I've been getting such shitty luck with that Apex attachment. I load it in my shotgun and I get 3 hit markers before I kill someone with it. So
Damn.
it's not as overpowered as you think it is. I will say though, the footstep noise was way too loud in day one. They fixed that today. They fixed some gun balancing issues. Some other stuff. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, mouse and keyboard players are gonna have a really hard time on this game with
How so?
the amount of flinch that you get from getting hit. The amount of bullshittery that mouse and keyboard players have to learn how to control with their mouse and all that. I mean, if you're like bartender, that's no problem for you. But
Nope.
if you're new to PC gaming, you're gonna have a bad time.
Have you ever tried playing classic COD with like the amount of flinch that was in those games on a mouse and keyboard? Nah, I doubt you have, because it was a bit even more egregious and people just made do. Makes sense.
Very much correct. We just made do with the best we could.
I mean, fuck, you play a game of Armor, like even just simming with your friends. You get hit in that game, and suddenly you're aiming down your sights like your character's just drunk one too many VB long necks, just swaying their fucking aim around like an alcoholic that's just about to pass out, black out until you
Oh,
get patched up.
another bad thing. You've seen how Warzone players move, right? With the fucking YY360 bullshit. They've already learned how to break
Yeah, and
the
slide
movement in this
canceling after
game.
sprinting a whole fucking half a meter like you do. Yes.
They have already learned how to break the movement in this game already.
Oh boy.
And it is fucking annoying.
And this is like, why can't they just like slow shit down?
I already told Wolf this during. I told
Dolphin
Wolf
diving
this.
is enough. We don't
Oh,
need
yeah.
fucking slide canceling. This isn't fucking Hobson. Like dolphin diving to me, if you want to try and make an action military shooter, dolphin diving to me makes more sense than fucking sliding on your fucking knees and grazing them. Just sliding around like you've got fucking ice blocks on your legs, like a fucking contortionist.
Yeah, well, I mean, no soldier is going to want to stand up and go, I would stand up, but my knees is still on fire.
I'm too
Not
old
really.
for this sliding shit.
Yeah, put some knee pads on those guys, and that would be a little bit easier
Like,
on them.
I told Wolf this. I said they should do a COD, like a new gen COD, with old school COD movement, and we just will listen to all the Warzone players bitch.
Oh yeah,
I'd be so happy.
They would be so mad. They would uninstall it.
Isn't that
for sure.
Isn't that basically what they're trying to do with the Black Ops 1 and 2 re-releases for PlayStation, and also the fucking classic multiplayer game mode in Black Ops 7?
Here's a funny thing that you brought that up. When me and Wolf were playing the Black Ops 2 port, we had a kid on our team crying about, like, where's my slide canceling? Where's this? Where's that? It's like, this game came out in 2012
God.
before slide canceling was a fucking thing.
Oh
Deal
my
with it.
God, this is the kind of shit that annoys me, because it pains me even more so because it just speaks volumes of like how old I actually am getting. Like like fuck it, like just to go on a bit of a tangent here. Like I walked into a fucking retro store, like super retro, not far from where I live, and they had like a fucking Game Boy Advance as like a sort of demo tryout, like, you know, just to sort of show off the quality of the handheld, whether if it was mint condition or not. And this fucking 8-year-old kid comes in. So you know the Game Boy Advance, right? Like the big purple
Yeah.
one.
The big
Yeah.
purple.
Kids trying to play fucking Pokemon on it, and he just starts off trying to play the game by tapping on the fucking
Oh
screen. And I
my
saw this, and
God.
I wanted to fucking die. Like a little piece of me fucking died that day. I was like, oh,
Like,
my childhood,
Mm,
please don't molest my childhood. Like,
Jesus.
he's over there like,
Like I actually just wanted to fucking yell at the kid and just go, there are buttons on that fucking thing, you blind bastard.
Fuck.
grab
That
like, what?
hurts. That hurts my inner child right there.
Like
Ugh.
like I don't know what being stabbed in the soul felt like until that day. It was fucked. Like I
Mm.
actually want.
Personally, growing up, I didn't have an
I was like,
iPhone. I
fuck
didn't.
this. I'm going home. Like, like
That hurts.
Bro,
oh god.
Blaze, you would know this. I did hear something about an update with the Warzone, but I thought they did. I thought they wasn't putting in any type of Warzone thing. But from what I'm getting from the trailers, that they are going to add something like that up in there. But what
All
is
right,
it?
let me explain. So, yes, they still are doing Warzone stuff, but they're not going to really focus on it as much as they have been. Um, they're going to be adding a new Resurgence Warzone map, which we've been shown already what it is. It's called Zodiac. It's coming out. We're going to be able to play it next weekend and try it all out.
Okay.
And then I think they're going to be adding one big Warzone map, and then they're just going to focus on multiplayer for a while. They did show us the mastery camos. We have, I think there's 3 for Warzone, 3 for multiplayer, and 3 for DMZ. At COD Next, they did not talk about DMZ, but we will be hearing more about it later.
I got a better idea. How about we just ditch Warzone altogether?
I agree.
Like the whole battle royale fad is done.
Yep.
I think everyone's getting a little sick and tired of battle royales. Like we got way too fucking many of them. Most people are only playing Fortnite anyway
Yep.
because like from public discourse I've seen it's objectively the better battle royale at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
Why bother fucking competing when you can just do more of what you do best, which is not a battle royale and focusing on multiplayer, which objectively, like, look, I know I keep saying that, the campaigns pretty much made Call of Duty what they were, and what they are, which I still stand by that. But the multiplayer is just as equally as important since the
Mm-hmm.
original Modern Warfare back in 2007. Like, if they can find a neat balance, I'm pretty sure everyone would be satisfied. But, like, again, you're buying an entire package. You're not just buying Call of Duty for only the multiplayer, because buying a game for 110 Australian dollars for the standard copy, if you're only going to be playing multiplayer, I just think is fucking ridiculous. Like, there's a campaign there. Like, if you're going to buy a full price game, you gotta ensure that you're getting your money's worth out of it by playing all of it, not just the
Mm-hmm.
multiplayer. That is fucking retarded.
Now, I can say here, ladies and gentlemen, that I think this will be the time that Bartender actually likes this campaign. From what I've said
Well,
so far.
I'm already liking what I saw with the sneak peek footage IGN dropped introducing the like new squad,
Yeah, they were
like
listening to
the
that music in the truck.
American and South Korean joint squad.
Yeah,
Yeah, like they were listening to fucking
Wu-Tang
Cream
Clan.
by Wu-Tang Clan. Yeah,
Yeah.
Wu-Tang Clan Cream. Like that was probably the most natural introduction to a bunch of military personnel in a joint task force that I've seen in a Call of Duty game since fucking, you know, Black Ops 2. Because like again, even in Modern Warfare 2019, like as much as I love that campaign, one thing that annoyed me was like every character introduction just felt like they were introducing a new member of the Avengers and Marvel's MCU. Like it just didn't
Yeah,
feel
they're like,
natural. But
oh,
like they didn't have to go down like a whole fucking backstory over each individual character
Mm.
like they did with Call of Duty Vanguard. No, they just like they had one scene that was like shot like pretty spectacularly as far as cinematography goes. Just like like the one long shot rotating around the canopy of the fucking scout car. and they're all just shooting the shit as they usually do. And like, yeah, they're like it's very like I wouldn't say Quentin Tarantino-esque dialogue, but it does seem what they're trying to go for as far as like how the dialogue is, being spoken, like it being delivered in these cutscenes and like how it was written up. So it just sounds like natural, casual conversation. But
Oh, he froze.
Uh-oh.
He froze.
music that they're having, it still says so much about their characters without having to fucking blatantly tell you, which is great. That's the kind of writing that I live for. Fucking hell, like if they did more of that, I'd be over the fucking moon.
And the mission we got to play, it actually makes you feel like you have to worry about, like, is there a guy around this corner? Is there a guy in this bunker over here? Oh shit, there's a guy attacking
Like
my team.
you actually have to check corners. You actually have
Yeah.
to be deliberate about each decision you make. Great, that's what I want.
That's literally what the mission was. Like, you get up to a wall and you're like, all right, boys, let's push them. You get to the trenches and you have to go through these trenches and you have to check every single turn in the trench, or else there's gonna be a guy right there with a fucking shotgun. And then you'll see a guy pop out and attack your teammate, so you got to shoot him before he kills him. And then
Damn.
you have to
Nice.
get into a armored vehicle and drive to a certain destination while blowing up
Kind of sounds
tanks
like
and stuff like that.
kind of sounds like the fucking house raids in Modern Warfare 2019, like the fucking
Oh yeah, yeah.
night missions with the house raids. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
but like it's more set in like open trench warfare in the middle of a war zone, which that seems pretty
See,
interesting to me. Like that's something that I really want to
the
see.
mission wasn't all like trench warfare. At the very end, you had to go into a what was it? What was it? A power plant and shut it down. But you find out
Mm,
you can't shut it down. You have to literally destroy it. So you have to go with two of your army mates to. You have to go through a huge. You have to turn on a flashlight. It's dark as shit. You have to shoot all these guys while you're getting to where you're supposed to go. Then you got to swim underneath to turn something on. Then you get this kind of like heart racing moment where you have to escape through the rooftop before the building explodes to get to the helicopter. And then it leaves you at a huge fucking cliffhanger thinking your teammate fell in from the roof. And it just cuts to
cool.
black. And I'm like, God, I want to know what happened.
The fact that even you want more out of this just speaks volumes. Because
Like,
you said before, fucking like I couldn't give a rat's ass about the campaign. Well, yeah, because the campaigns haven't been that great. The only good campaigns that we had in the past, like since 2019, was Modern Warfare 2019, Modern Warfare 2 2022, and Cold War. That was pretty much it.
well,
Every other campaign.
the reason I've given up on campaigns because they don't give me that type of energy. Like, I want to know what the fuck happens, or oh god, there's dudes over here. I gotta be careful. They don't give me that anymore. This
See,
one
like
looks like it will.
well, it's because like it's like somewhat of an original story now. Because like even with Modern Warfare 2019 and Modern Warfare 2 2022, it felt like
Even with Black.
it was very clear. It was very clearly like a remake trying to like tell somewhat of an original story just with the same cast of characters. And yeah, they definitely played their hand with the Shepard's betrayal, which we all knew was gonna fucking
Oh
come
yeah.
as soon as he was introduced as a character. Um, and then that fucking end credits stinger with Makarov, like the no Russian drop,
Oh yeah.
like that was fucking awesome. They definitely played their cards pretty fucking early, but it still served its purpose. Um, the one thing that annoyed me about Modern Warfare 3 is that it just felt a bit directionless, and like the open-ended campaign missions that basically just
Those
felt
are
like,
fucking annoying.
like fucking overglorified tutorials for the Warzone mode. Like that honestly pissed me right the fuck off. But like yeah, you'll actually care about these characters now because like you've like it's not just rehashing old shit anymore. Like we've got a new cast, new kind of story, and yeah, it's Modern Warfare, but there's even more to it.
Another thing I forgot to bring up:
I feel like I'm waffling on.
this campaign, it brought back a thought in my head that I haven't had in years with the campaign, where I'm sitting there playing. I'm like, wow, this could actually happen.
Yeah.
I haven't had that thought in my head for a campaign since probably fucking Black Ops 2, maybe even Cold War.
Well, I mean, Black Ops 2, I think, is a bit out there,
No, I
especially
would
at the
say
time that it
the
came
old
out.
Modern Warfare trilogy. That's the last time I
The old
probably
Modern
had
Warfare,
one.
yeah, the original Modern Warfare trilogy, it definitely could possibly happen. And as a matter of fact,
Some of
the
it has
world right
happened.
now, yeah, like the world as it stands right now in like the current state of affairs, literally have been following parallels from Modern Warfare 1's story almost to the T. Now, let me tell you this. Does any of this sound familiar to you? We've got like, Russian ultranationalists
Yep.
like trying to like fucking infiltrate a bunch of countries, but just to like get the heat off of like get the US Army heat off of their backs. They coax a bunch of Arab states into proxy wars
Yep.
to
Yeah,
divert all of the US's attention. like
Um.
it is like literally the I've seen like a video floating around on YouTube where they actually analyze all of this and like how a lot of what happened in 2007 in 2007's Modern Warfare, like players initially were like, oh, this campaign's unbelievable, none of this would actually happen. But the funny thing is, as it is in 2020, like at the time they made drop that video in 2025 last year, more than half of the plot beats in that campaign actually happened. Like,
I mean,
or were happening.
I mean, fuck. After we're done recording this, I could literally stream my game and to you guys and show you guys the campaign mission to get your
damn.
opinions on it.
Mm.
But
Oh yeah, I wanted to have the same type of build up that I had with with a lot of the Call of Duty game campaigns. Like for instance, for me, the build up to Black Ops campaign when they
mm,
first dropped the game, that build up and the way they was able to have a good strong storyline
the
and
numbers,
build up
Mason.
where you actually feel like it's not just a game, it's a movie as well, and you're actually
Uh,
being more
go play
involved.
Metal Gear Solid if that's the
It
kind of
is.
experience you want, because Hideo Kojima is the only kind of person that could actually pull that off in a seamless fashion. Like, it's what annoys me about Naughty Dog. Like their strive for realism without actually focusing on like the game part of the game. Like the gameplay itself will bore you to tits, but hey, at least it's got a good story. It's just like if you want a good video game that makes you feel like you're part of your own action blockbuster, like Metal Gear Solid or Death Stranding is the best way to go about it. A few other examples I can point you to. A Way Out,
Great
by
game.
the same studio that did Split Fiction. Like they
Mm,
definitely did that fucking effortlessly. Because like I know fucking people want to have a casual, easy game to play, but at the same time, what does that teach you? What kind of satisfaction apart from a good story, which you might as well watch a movie to, get almost the exact same experience uninterrupted? Are you
mhm.
getting out of it? Like if you want to play a game, you expect there to be a game. If you want a good story, read a book, watch a movie. Like you can have a good you can definitely have a good story and good gameplay, but there's a fine line between the two. Like besides the Metal Gear series, like a few other games that have managed to pull it off that come to mind would have to be the Half-Life franchise, Portal definitely, um,
Definitely
South
Portal.
Park and the Stick of Truth, the Fractured
Yes.
But Whole, Suikoden. Pretty sure most people would argue any of the Final Fantasy games pre Final
Yeah.
Fantasy 13 or
Mm,
Final Fantasy 11.
yeah, I can see that.
I mean, Cyberpunk definitely,
Oh,
but like
Cyberpunk. Yeah.
unless you're playing Cyberpunk 2077 on hard or any of the like Witcher games on hard, like they can be easily exploited. Like
Would you
God,
count Fallout in there?
like if it's story, yeah, but if you're looking for a cinematic experience, a la The Last of Us or, Uncharted, something that, most of Sony's first party studios are farting out in a constant loop. Uh, don't expect brilliant cinematography or great motion capture acting. Like, yeah, definitely like good voice casts, at least for the main characters. But apart from that, the world is your oyster as far as I'm concerned with any of the Bethesda RPGs. Or
Oh
at
yeah.
the very least with at the very least with Skyrim and Obsidian's Fallout New Vegas. Fallout 3
Hmm.
and 4, yeah. Good gameplay, good role-playing mechanics. Definitely pretty light on, player choice as far as an RPG is concerned. Cyberpunk, on the other hand, like fucking hell, like even without any kind of expert cinematography, like the performance capture, like through motion capture and voice capture, stellar job. But if you're looking for a game that's actually gonna like put you to the test, I would play it on hard. And the game actually recommends that if you want like
Hmm.
a classic feeling CDPR RPG. Because normal mode, like you can still kind of breeze through it and exploit the systems, with little to no trouble. I know I have in several of my playthroughs. Um, but yeah, I guess it just comes down to like what you really want to get out of the game. Like, um, and at the very least, like try different genres for fuck's sake. Like, there's so many like
Definitely.
strategy games that have got really good stories behind them as well. Like the StarCraft 2 box set of campaigns. Holy fuck! I feel like in today's day and age, they are completely underappreciated. Like fucking Wings of Liberty, really good campaign. Heart of the Swarm, fucking like sinful. It was untouchable. It was god tier. Like holy shit. Like you actually feel the stakes in the stories for StarCraft, and yeah, you're playing a strategy game, and like and nothing really feels very personable because you're just like a general controlling entire droves of units just ready to steamroll the enemy. But at the same time,
Hmm.
it's got its own story to tell, and it tells it brilliantly. God, there's a few other games that are kind of like that as well. I mean, like the old Command and Conquer games were just as great, and even though they had like that '90s sort of cornball vibe going on, like fucking getting Tim Curry to play as like a Stalin stand-in, like
Yeah.
trying to like invade the moon just so that they can escape the world of capitalism on Earth. It's hilarious because we got that fucking awesome one-liner that was just comedy gold. It was like from Tim Curry through those games. It was hilarious.
Oh my god. Someone posted a clip from their experience with the beta, and they're playing on the new map. And you know what a Wilson is, right? The kill streak.
The fucking robot
Yeah.
uh tank basically.
So he ran up the stairs, and midway running up the stairs, the Wilson came down the stairs like spinning in the 360 motion and ran him over. Oh, that's great.
Jesus.
What else?
I feel like they could have designed that thing to look a bit more menacing without fucking putting a LED smiley face on it. Like the because I cannot for the life of me take that kill streak seriously if it ever comes my way. I'm just gonna be giggling my ass off.
I do want to bring this up about this new COD though. They are catering to casual players, like run and gun people and tactical players, because they are adding a new thing. We already have one of the operator skins. He's in a full ghillie suit. They're gonna add a new thing for tactical people like you, where you can put a ghillie thing over your sniper rifle and hide in grass and stuff.
Oh, so you can actually. Oh, I don't know how well that's going to translate to PC players because they can easily fuck around with the graphics settings just to minimize the LOD range of the foliage just to get an unfair advantage. I can definitely see that happening.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It has happened in past CODs. So I wouldn't put it past PC gamers to try and exploit uh, you know graphical rendering just to get an unfair advantage.
God,
But we'll see how it pans out anyway.
Yeah.
all
At the
I've
very
been
least.
seeing on Twitter as well is just keyboard and mouse players complaining how they can't play the game anymore with how difficult it is on keyboard and mouse.
With how difficult it is, if anyone says that playing a Call of Duty game on keyboard and mouse is hard, then they really are the definition of a pussy.
Like, I'm just seeing them refunding the game being like on Steam and stuff like that. Like, I can't play this on keyboard
Why?
and mouse.
So what exactly is the problem that they have with it? Like,
They're not explaining why. They're just saying I can't play this bullshit anymore, and it just shows them refunding it on Steam. Like, I can't keep
okay,
up with these controller players.
Yeah,
that
like
raises a bunch of
we're
questions.
so
Well,
much.
go fucking play literally every other shooter. You're gonna get the exact same experience.
Literally.
Get good, you fucking scrub. Like, yeah, like Call of Duty to the average person that plays, like, well, Call of Duty to someone like me who plays nothing but, Siege, CS, and, most other shooters, Battlefield included. See Call of Duty like a fucking aim trainer anyway. If you're struggling with Call of Duty and not some other shooter, then I really do question your choices. Your sanity most of all.
Definitely.
Because if you're struggling with that, then something ain't adding up. Something doesn't.
Yeah.
Something ain't.
Something does
Something ain't
not
there.
adding somewhere.
Because like you've seen me fucking throttle people in Siege, and then like translate all that knowledge and know-how from Siege to Call of Duty, and just stomp on people like ruthlessly. It's like as long as you can figure out a way to like that's the beauty of playing on a mouse and keyboard. Like you've got custom keybinds to work with. You can literally
Oh, yeah.
amalgamate like all your settings from one shooter to another. That's why I've got the that's why I use mouse sensitivity calculators to like sync up my mouse sensitivity to the exact same rotational speed, like 360-degree rotational speed on my mouse across all the shooters that I play. So the feel of looking around with a mouse is going to feel exactly the same in Doom, Counter-Strike, Siege, fucking Call of Duty, Battlefield, whatever shooter I play. Hell, even the Division, and that's a third-person shooter. It's all about muscle memory. It's really all it is. If you can't hack it in COD, then you really are a bitch. I'm sorry, but you really just need to suck it up, grow a nutsack, and get good.
And that's all there is to it. I mean, I
I will
sing
not tolerate any more of this hand-holding bullshit. Like,
I surprised the shit out of Wolf on Friday during the beta. We were playing on that transit map. He absolutely fucking hates it. He's bottom of the leaderboard like 12 and 38, and I'm
Yeah.
just carrying everyone. I'm doing like by the
Yeah, I
end of the
saw that. That was
match.
the game you got like
Yeah,
67 kills in it.
67 kills and 30 deaths. And I told Wolf, Wolf was sitting there. Of course, my game audio is way louder than Discord. I forgot to change it. But he's like,
So that's like a 1.5 KD.
he's like, what the
roughly.
fuck, Blaze? I'm like, what? You just can't keep up with my skill? Like, right? It wasn't in the clip, but I said that
cannot
right
wait
after.
for him to fucking gloat, talk a big game, and then just get shat on all over again. As he always does, and he always will.
Throughout the entire beta, I'm not gonna shit on him. He has done good here and there, but he needs to improve.
By a lot.
I'm saying it right now. Me and my girlfriend played it Friday. She did better than he did on her first game on. And she hasn't touched COD since Cold War, by the way.
Oh my god.
Bro.
Yeah.
Brother, what are you doing?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what is he doing?
Jesus Christ.
That's wild.
Oh man. Oh, so like, what have we got coming up at the moment? As far as new shit goes. Well, we got Cyberpunk coming out, and Cyberpunk Edge Runners 2 coming out.
I'm excited for that. Very excited.
And we've already got our first teaser through Netflix Anime, their YouTube channel. I cannot believe they managed to coax Clancy Brown to voice like one of the main cast. Like, we got fucking Mr. Krabs in a Cyberpunk anime before GTA 6. What the fuck is up with that?
I'm so excited for that anime. I can't wait. I've been waiting for season 2 for a long time.
It definitely feels like they're going more. Like, I think my main worry is that they are going to retread the same, like, sort of cyber psychosis plot thread that they did with the first series, but at the same time, it does look like it's going to be a revenge story. Like, again, totally different story. It's a new story with new cast, like a new cast of characters. So we'll see how it pans out. It's a teaser. It's meant to grab your attention. It certainly has done its job. I'm eager to watch this still. I'm falling up in love with like the cyberpunk aesthetic all over again. Just haven't watched the Blade Runner movies and that shit. So yeah, we'll see. And then like I said, next week, instead of playing the Modern Warfare 4 beta, I am going to be balls deep inside Metal Gear Solid 4 because again, priorities. Like,
you already know you're gonna hear Wolf yelling at you like, "Come on, why didn't you do it?" Yada yada yada.
do I look like a big baby back rib beluga whale built bitch?
Oh,
Look like a balloon with legs.
Another funny thing I forgot to bring up.
Man.
So he was live on the Merc Clan channel for that entire beta drop Friday. He took a break from the game around, I'd say 6:30 p.m. my time. I joined back the Discord, go to the stream. The stream ended, so he had to restart it. He was on the Be Right Back screen for 2.5 hours.
It's because he fell asleep.
Because he fell asleep.
See, I know it. I called it.
I had to call him and be like, "Yo, you've been on the Be Right Back screen for 2.5 hours. You ever gonna come back?" And every time I bring it up, he's like, "No, it was like an hour and 30." I'm like, "No, if you go to the VOD, you come back at 2 hours and something."
Up the stream team's entire fucking schedule for that day, dude.
No, there was nothing planned for that day except for that.
Time.
There was nothing planned.
Thank Christ,
because he was supposed to do a 24-hour stream, but after he woke up from his nap, he's like, "I'm still tired. I'm not doing 24 hours." I'm like, "Oh, so you lied to everyone."
Oh,
yeah.
Again, who said that it was going to be an impossibility for him to pull off because the bastard doesn't know what a fucking sleep schedule is and is pretty much on the border of killing himself from sleep deprivation. Yeah, who the fuck said that? Who the fuck gave him like multiple, like hundreds of fucking warnings not to do that? Oh yeah, me, bitch.
And he complained about it, and I'm like, start complaining to me when you do a stream that's longer than 41 hours, bud.
Son of a motherfucking slut. Like it was
Because I did a 41-hour live stream last year, and what I did, I streamed for like the entire day, and when I was getting ready for bed, I put it on just chatting and just sleep until I wake up, and then come back.
really bad for your eyes.
I take breaks here and there, but I wasn't like at my screen 24/7.
I just couldn't, like, that's just, I just see it as an irresponsibility, like, unless you're doing it with like a team of people, I just would not attempt that. We've had people die trying to do these long ass fucking gaming marathons just for Twitch views in the past. It's, if it happens again, it'll be too soon.
That 41-hour stream I did, it was me, Wolf, Loki, Bart, I can't remember who else joined. This motherfucker, I'm going for 24 hours. Didn't even go 24 hours. I think he went, let's see, the live stream started at 11 a.m. and we stopped at 2 in the morning.
Damn.
Because, it was me, Hollow, Wolf, Brad, Mad Mac, Z joined us for a bit, and then around...
Sounds like a tremendous waste of time.
Around midnight, Luna joined us for a bit. I'm doing a 24-hour live stream. A couple hours later, I can't do that.
Yeah, a few hours later.
Fucking.
Again,
the honey buns are calling his name.
Just not gonna happen.
And on top of that, I mean,
I have another bone to pick with Wolf real quick. Even Hollow agreed with me on this.
And so does Weight Watchers too. I mean,
Hollow even agreed with me on this one. Have you guys ever noticed whenever Wolf gets very excited, he just yells in his microphone?
Yes. Like it's kind of impossible to miss.
He was doing that for a good like hour, and me and Hollow were like, "Bro, you gotta stop yelling. You're up here. You gotta be down here."
You gotta be, no, dude, motherfucker's scale needs to be, like, thrown down into the bowels of the Earth's core and all the way to China. With the way that he needs to calm the fuck down. Did he do the whole thing where he just sounded like a fucking middle-aged man watching his son play video games and get all excited?
Let's go! And just yells.
Yeah.
It's like when you put your mic to your mouth or phone. You put your mic to your mouth, and you get like you say something, like how you always do it. I can't really know how to explain it.
Bass boosted.
Yeah, bass boosted. That's what he sounds like every time he gets excited. I'm like, dude, you gotta stop. It's so annoying. God, then he started acting like a 12-year-old, like playing memes on his phone. I'm like, whose fucking phone is that? He's like, it's John Pork. I'm like, what are we, fucking 12?
Yeah.
Like, you're 20, you're 22 years old, dude. Grow the fuck up. Then, of course, me and Hollow made fun of him because of his PlayStation. That was on the live stream. You can find that in there.
What exactly about?
I forgot the context of the topic, but Hollow's like, says the one that has stickers on his PlayStation. And I started laughing, and Mad Mac, he doesn't know the lore to it, and he's like, what are we talking about? I'm like, so Wolf has hentai stickers on his PlayStation. And Wolf's like, I was 16. I'm like, yeah, I was horny in 16 once, but I didn't do that.
Like, we were all fucking young, dumb, full of cum at one point, and pulling on our fucking hog. But at the same time, we weren't that fucking sexually depraved that
Yeah.
we needed Guna bait stuck on every fucking surface of our bedroom,
Mm-hmm.
including our own fucking home consoles. Like what? Like there's having a fucking Playboy magazine or swimsuit edition of Sports Illustrated under your bed, and then there's fucking owning a body pillow for one, and on top of that, fucking hentai stickers on your fucking place. What in fucking palace am I looking at? Like,
Like, what the hell?
Like, come on, dude.
stop being thirsty. It's not cute.
Then it turns into an episode of Ted real quick.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'd fucking turn it into an episode of South Park, just with more insults.
Yep.
Like, oh my god, you killed Wolf, you bastard.
Like he's got the libido of Kenny and the body build and temperament and intelligence of an Eric Cartman.
Oh yeah, guaranteed 100%.
Yeah, you know what really made me uncomfortable during that stream though?
What?
So Luna joined, and they were
Mhm.
spinning the wheel to see who would win the Shaker Cup. The Merc Clan ulti won, and Brad won one. And
Oh god.
Brad sent his shipping information to Luna, and he just brings up, this is the first time I've sent my address to someone that I'm not talking to or trying to go out with. I'm like, we did not need to know that, dude. You did not have to say that. And if you're watching this, Brad, you can't say nothing because we're in our own shit. You can't do nothing.
It's like the list of shit that makes him even more punchable just keeps growing. It's gonna be fucking endless.
It was
We're gonna be looking at the
very
fucking
bad.
Elder Scrolls of reasons why Brad is punchable.
You can even find that clip on the VOD on the Merc Clan channel.
Oh no!
It's on the Merc Clan channel right now.
Fucking hell! Oh god!
It was
It's
Like
horrible.
I've dealt with my fair share of vile fucking creatures in the past, but
Yeah,
Christ,
that's one of them.
that takes the retard cake.
Yeah. It was bad.
God damn.
He was just complaining
Oh,
throughout the
mate.
entire stream, being a bitch
I
about
don't get that for a second.
my lobbies, how he can't handle them, fucking talking weird whenever Luna joined. It's like he was like that. He was like that one dude when you're in let's say Xbox or PlayStation or Discord call, and a female joins and he switches his whole personality up. That's what he was like.
Like just like wait, speak, and then they speak, and he's like woman. Like,
It's a woman. That's literally how he acted.
right.
That's the thing that's gonna get Brad in a whole lot of trouble. Is right there.
Motherfucker's already sticking his balls into the goddamn fire. What are you talking about? Like,
Yep.
Oh, I thought she was gonna say some wild stuff. I was like, okay.
He's already in deep shit. What are you talking about?
anyway, so like, have we pretty much covered everything that we want to cover this week?
I mean, I gave my opinion so far. I might have more
Yeah,
next episode.
news has been pretty slow. I'll try and my bad. I'll try and pay more attention to the,
Really, nothing big has happened this
grapevine.
week.
Yeah, not really. Besides
too
like
big.
a leak
Oh.
and what?
Terrifier 4. Did y'all hear about that one?
I
How they're
haven't
in
heard about that
No.
yet.
lawsuit?
They're getting a lawsuit?
Hell yeah, they're in a damn lawsuit. Hold on, I gotta tell y'all this juicy little bit. All right.
Well, while you try to find that, I'm gonna read through a couple of games that might interest you. That are releasing this week
I found it.
in games.
That was quick.
Pretty much.
Oh, I had it saved.
Yeah, it's saved. Okay. So.
All right. So Ruthless Studios filed a federal lawsuit in California claiming ownership rights to Art the Clown and the Terrifier franchise, which is BS because I remember back when it was an indie film and they didn't want to touch it because it was too gory and it wasn't as famous as these other ones. And now, since it's like one of the big faces of horror, now they want to be
Well, it
like,
is
oh
slasher
no,
horror.
that's ours now.
There's a
That's
distinction.
ours. No, you don't get to do that now. No, you had your chance, buddy. So I firmly agree with them. Like, if you want to fight over it, you can fight over it, but you ain't gonna win because it's not yours. So
Well,
this
Hollywood
legal dispute.
executives with big studios are we surprised? That's why if you're gonna do if you're gonna do an indie project, and ship that shit to every cinema in the world, do it through A24 because at least they will respect your creative decisions and rights.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Just like it
Okay.
goes on to say, this legal dispute threatens future projects like Terrifier 4 through creator Damien Leon, and I may have said his last name wrong. If I did, I'm very sorry for that. Is still developing the film as planned conclusion to the main saga. So, in other words, from what I'm getting out of it, even with all the lawsuits that's going on and everything, the creators of Terrifier are like, no, you're not halting our production. We're still going to do the movie. Like,
I'm
we
excited
told
for it.
everybody we was going to come out with Terrifier 4. Guess
Mm-hmm.
what? We're coming out with Terrifier 4. So I love that they're fighting back against them. All these big companies, and they're going, no, we're coming out with it because we told the fans we're coming out with it. That's what we're going to do. You don't own ownership. We own ownership. So I love how they're making a big fight toward it and telling everybody, yes, there will be, instead of it being a bigger thing and like, oh, well, you're not gonna make another one. Because at this point, they don't need Hollywood to make it because Hill Terrifier at this point has made so much money for them. They don't need Hollywood.
Yeah. I'm excited for it.
They could stay an indie film and still make more than a lot of the horror movies over there. So I mean, they're still doing
Yeah.
great.
I'm
I
still
feel like more
looking
people are
forward to
being
it.
geared towards watching indie movies over like the usual schlock, because like I'm pretty sure everyone's feeling a bit of Marvel fatigue from Disney,
Mhm.
Yeah.
along with Star Wars. Um, and I'm pretty sure the same would go for literally any of the other big franchises like, Fast and the Furious. But like I doubt that's gonna succeed by the time it comes out. That's just me. Um,
I'm still gonna watch it though.
like, oh yeah, for sure. Like I will acknowledge the fact that Fast and the Furious is schlock.
Yeah.
Like as films, fucking abysmal, but at least they're self-aware about it, and
Mm-hmm.
that's what it's their entertainment movies. Like they're literally like again, that's why you have to make a distinction between movies and films. Like
Yeah.
Mhm.
films, they make you fucking dive down a fucking philosophical rabbit hole, and then you've got movies which are just there for you to switch your brain off and entertain you for 2 hours.
Yep.
Mhm. Which I mean, Blaze, I think me and you should do like a paranormal thing at some point. That would be awesome to go like somewhere haunted and do like a little paranormal skit with it. That would be pretty cool.
I got the best place for it right now.
Hey,
Um. ho-
I'm in.
well,
Just let me know
you
when.
you got to come to St. Louis. You want to know the idea I have for the location?
Where?
The Exorcist house in St. Louis. That's
Wait,
like
we
That
can
shit's just
in that
open
house?
to the public.
it's you can literally go to the Exorcist house, the actual Exorcist house in St. Louis, Missouri.
It's
Oh,
like The
say
Mansion
that
from The
ain't very
Exorcist.
far from where I am. We can make that happen.
That's like a probably 2 hour drive from where I'm at right now.
About the same for me.
Damn.
Uh, I'm pretty sure
So,
one of the
Yeah, as
Conjuring
far
houses is close as well.
as far as my media diet is concerned, all I've been watching lately is just reruns of South Park.
I've been watching South Park as well.
Like
been
I've gone as far back as season 9, and I'm up to season 16, and holy fucking shit! Like I forgot about like the that episode in season 15, The Last of the Mohicans. Do you
Yes.
remember that one where like they're playing Texans versus Mexicans and
Yep.
Butters gets lost and he basically just becomes like the new leader of Mexico?
Searching for
It's
Mexicans. Beep, 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 beep.
it's no, it's the gag at the end where like Butters is like, hey, maybe next time I could be the team leader for the Mexicans, and Carl's just like, nah, I think we'll just stick with me. Look, you're a great Mexican, Butters, maybe just not a great leader of Mexico. You did cross the border, but it did take you 2.5 weeks. And so like they all just go back to eating their fucking pizza and shit, and Butters just simply pushes himself away from the table, raises his arms, and then you can hear every Mexican in the distance within like a 50-mile radius just going, oh, like cheering him on. Just from raising his arms like he's just summoned Allah or some shit. And they're like every Mexican around the world's just going, hey, oi, oi, oh, Julio, tequila. It's like one of those last gags that's just got such a good payoff. Oh no, I think the best one, that comes a close second to that for me. It's not fun times with weapons. Like that's like objectively one of the best episode of South Park. But like a close one that comes to The Last of the Mohicans is Broadway Brodown.
Oh yeah.
Like, do you remember that one? Like where like like because it was the episode that they aired like a week before the first premiere of the Book of Mormon musical on Broadway. Because sometimes like South Park Studios will do that. Like when Matt Stone and Trey Parker do something big, they'll do like a big episode or like a trilogy of episodes in the lead up to it. They did it with the release of The Stick of Truth with the Black Friday trilogy of
That's
episodes,
my favorite
and then they
episode.
did the same. They did the same thing with franchise prequel before the Fractured But Whole launched, and the season like in one of the latest seasons, Dick and Bell's Hot Dogs was literally just an episode about them. Uh, like it was basically just a reference to Matt Stone and Trey Parker buying out the actual Casa Bonita restaurant and then renovating it and like bringing it back to the fray. Um, and like all the issues and bullshit that they had to go through just to keep it alive and just like revitalize it. Now, Broadway Brodown was one of those episodes, but it was more about like how to go about writing a musical. And so like the whole thing is like Randy, he takes Sharon to see Wicked, right?
Yes.
And and so he's like, why? Like, I thought I was going to get a blowjob in this. I thought these musicals were supposed to be sexy and shit. And like, this random guy at the bar is just like, oh, yeah, no, you'll be getting a blowjob. Just listen to the lyrics. The people who write these musicals call it subtext. It's just subliminal messaging. Like, like,
And then he just keeps on taking her to these fucking musicals.
yeah, like they literally do, like they do like a back-to-back marathon of every musical
Yes.
on Broadway in New York City. It's like,
I gotta say,
like they go to see Mamma Mia, Kinky Boots, fucking like
Restless, you have to watch that episode. It's so good.
it's so good. It is.
No, my favorite episode of South Park, or episodes I should say, is the Black Friday ones with Xbox versus PS4. They just make fun of Game of Thrones the entire time. It's so fucking good. My brother's favorite scene from from those episodes is when the guy's like, "Hey, get out of my garden." Cartman's like, "I'll shit in your garden." That's my brother's favorite scene from that.
Yeah, like every time he walks them through the garden of betrayal, he's just like, he's gonna betray you. Yeah,
Shut
they're
the
gonna be
fuck up.
stabbing you in the back of the Red Robin wedding.
And then you got Butters and fucking I can't remember his name.
Scott Malkinson,
Yeah, they
like
go to
trying to
they
coax
go to
George
that
R. R.
dude's
Martin to go-
house for Game of Thrones trying to figure out what happens in the next episode. So, we got this scene and Jon Snow comes out, his penis fucking
like
shaking in
just
the wind.
constantly obsessed with dicks. Just
Oh,
That's all he talks about is dicks, and then he gets a choir to sing about wieners. That's the entire
yeah,
time.
it's literally just like the Game of Thrones theme, but like 90% of the lyrics is just the word wiener.
And then they
Like,
get him to cut like the red ribbon, and he's like, "All right, before I cut the red ribbon, let me tell you what happens in the next episode. Jon Snow comes out with this giant wiener, hard erection," and everyone's like, "Oh my god."
he was literally just reading out poetry about penises. Just-
It's cool because like all the Black Friday shoppers start walking to the mall like they're the that
like the
huge
White Walkers.
the White
in
Walkers
the
from Game of
North, like-
Thrones. And there's a
Oh my
huge
God.
fight with the security officers and the Black Friday people. The winter is coming.
people.
I love those episodes.
I think the biggest payoff out of that entire trilogy was Princess Kenny.
Yes.
like in the anime rendition of like South Park's style of animation, like you got like fucking Microsoft trying to blockade the Sony shipments of PlayStation 4s, and then Princess Kenny just comes in parachuting down. Like they don't show like the rest of what happens in that exchange, but then it just cuts to Cartman just cringing so hard. He's like, he what? He floated down from the air and he what?
Like I'm to the point.
Apparently, apparently he stopped the Microsoft blockade and let Sony through to deliver PlayStations. What? Because he's cute?
Because it's cute.
See, I'm to the part in South Park. I think I'm on season 25 where
Oh god.
where Cartman all the bad karma finally catches up with him, and he gets pissed off that his mom finally gets a job, so she quits her job and they move into a literal hot dog stand.
Yeah. So the like you're like, all right. So after that, like the one of the specials that you have to watch is I think it's no, hold on.
I know what special you're talking
It's
about.
it's the Streaming Wars special
Yes.
that you have to watch after season 25, and it's fucking hilarious because that was also another reference to, some behind the scenes bullshittery trying to build up the show. So at the time, South Park was still being streamed on Netflix, but Paramount, like Viacom, Paramount's parent company, wanted to just buy the production rights to South Park wholesale. Matt Stone and Trey Parker and the rest of South Park Studios would still have full creative control of producing the show. It was just um, they wanted to buy the publishing rights just for distribution onto Paramount Plus exclusively. And so their whole metaphor for streaming is literally just like, farmers, redistributing their water reservoirs to like South Park as a town. But it was more about like, and because like Stan and Token, like they started a business just making these paper boats just to show like how much water is being like streamed through these waterways from these certain farms. Like for all these other farmers, and it was like picture this like Stan and Tolkien, like they're basically meant to be stand-ins for Matt and Trey.
Yeah.
Um trying to make South Park the show for all these other streaming services, and they're all basically in a tug of war trying to buy the rights to the show. So, and then like you've got PP like
Oh, God.
from PP Splashdown.
No, what?
Literally, like as if it wasn't more on the nose. PP Paramount Plus. Like,
No, one episode that caught me off guard was when you finally they were making fun of Mandela effects, and the entire episode is Stan figuring out that his Tolkien's name is not Token like the token black kid. He was named
Yeah,
after the
the
book
big
writer.
fix, the big like J.R. Tolkien.
So Stan the entire time's like calling Cartman like, did you know his name's
No,
Tolkien?
no. So like no, it's not even the Mandela effect. It's just the show writers literally gaslighting their entire fucking audience, because now they haven't they haven't gone to Ubisoft and made updates to the Stick of Truth and the Fractured But Whole to change any of this. But
Yeah.
you go back on Paramount Plus and watch all the past every prior episode before that one aired, like on Paramount Plus with subtitles on. They've changed Token Black's name to Tolkien Black. Like, they
That's
edited all
smart.
the fucking subtitles to from Token to Tolkien, and like
That is smart.
just to gaslight their entire fucking audience.
Because throughout the episode, they make you think like, wait, have I always thought his name was Token because he's the only black kid in South Park? I'm like, now I feel like the asshole. Like Stan, the entire episode's like calling Cartman and Kyle like, do you know his name is Tolkien? They're like, yeah. Oh, so he's not named Token? It's like, no. It's like, wow, now I feel like an asshole for thinking he's just named Token because he's the token black kid.
But you know what's really great? Like in that whole fucking Integrity Weed like story arc that spans so many seasons, like
God, that was so annoying.
Tolkien and Stan, like there's more to come, but like the payoff in the most recent seasons you'll enjoy. Like they eventually hit the big reset button, like probably the best way possible.
God, I think Randy is the
But
most
like
annoying fucker like throughout that entire thing.
I beg to differ, because he's literally just like every other dad trying to like reconnect with their inner child in like the most irresponsible of ways. Like, like I'm pretty sure somewhere inside each of us there's a Randy in all of us, like with these big ambitions.
Like it pisses me off because like Shelly, she's like, I fucking hate you and all this, and the first thing Randy says is, you have a marijuana problem, don't you? It's like, oh my fucking god.
Like his whole MO was weed.
It's like, oh my god.
But like the way that whole story arc started, though, just like people need integrity.
People need integrity in their life. Still never forget the
That's
COVID
great.
shit.
I love it.
Ugh.
Like,
Favorite character?
like the fucking post-COVID like special when he like
He fucking jizzes
like
in
he does
all
the
of his
whole
weed.
tears and like he does like the whole tears and rain monologue from Blade Runner towards the end.
My
I
favorite
will be lost in time like tears in rain. Like,
That one episode where
but
they
like
got high as shit and just started murdering cows, that was funny.
I need to watch the show.
Because they wanted to go plant-based
fuck.
vegan food. So they were like, how are we supposed to do this? Get rid of all the cows. So they just smoke weed and just start shooting cows in the head.
I think one of my favorite episodes from those seasons has to be Banned in China.
Yes.
You know, like Stan, like he gets so fucking pissed off. So like he gets Kenny, Butters, and fucking Jimmy to tag along, and they create a death metal band. They rock up on stage during the fucking South Park Fall Jamboree, and like you think they're gonna be playing some mellow and cute. No, it just goes straight to fucking death metal.
That was crazy.
And it's an actual song. It's called Death. Like it's from a band called Death Decline.
And isn't it the episode where Randy the entire time is trying to murder Winnie the Pooh or something like that?
Yeah, like he's trying to sell, like he's trying to get investors in China to sell weed to China.
I think the funniest joke in that episode was when he gets on the plane and he's talking to all these guys and they're like, oh, I'm trying to start a business in China. And he's like, oh, really? Who else is doing it? Then you see the Marvel Avengers, you see Disney princesses.
Literally every Disney property just roll into
and he's like,
fucking
oh my
cabinet of the
god.
plane.
That was funny.
Oh, that whole episode was like, cause like you see it in Hollywood so much now. Like like every like studio just trying to like make their like whatever movie or TV they're producing Chinese friendly, just so that they can get it through the censors. There, like...
I think the backstory for why they arrested Winnie the Pooh was funny. Because apparently he looked too much like the Chinese president.
like Xi Jinping.
All because of that viral
Well,
meme
like,
that
'cause
happened.
yeah, like could that actually happen though? So many people fucking liken Xi Jinping to Winnie the Pooh. Like they fucking banned Winnie the Pooh,
And then
and you got fucking Piglet in the same cell next to it.
and then the backstory of how COVID started, compared how in South Park's words, that was funny as shit.
Oh, like Randy fucking a chinchilla or something.
And then he came back to South
No,
Park
it
and
was a
COVID
pangolin.
started.
It was a
Yeah,
pangolin.
pangolin. And then they got they were in lockdown in school and stands just trying to get Butters to go to Build-A-Bear and all this crazy stuff.
Oh my god, that was fucking. There is so much, and it's just like I cannot wait for the new season and the new special to come
I
out.
need
Like
to
it's
catch
coming
up.
soon. It's coming this year. It's coming this year. It's like it's gonna be fucking fire, dude.
Alright, we should probably wrap up. It's almost been 2 hours.
Yeah, definitely. Well, thank you everyone for coming around to watch this week's episode of No Shame. Yeah, if you want to support this channel, you can either like, subscribe, do whatever. Please comment. Tell us what you want us to talk about. Like, if you got anything, like any random questions that you want us to answer, we will answer them with extreme diligence. Well, I can't say so much about Wolfly.
No.
But yeah, we've also got our own socials as well. You can go to like our Instagrams, our Twitters, whatever. They'll all be linked down in the description below as well. Also, we've got our own merch store. If you want to buy yourself a cap like what Blazer's rocking right now, you can go to our own merchandise store and get yourself one of these fancy doodads. We've even got sweaters. We've also got like shaker cups and that kind of thing. A whole bunch of goodies that you can get yourself if you want to support us financially. And we've also got we're also partnered with Alti Energy Supplements and Oasis
Woo!
Grips. You can use our promo codes there to get yourself 10% off of either. Especially Alti, if you prefer an energy drink that doesn't make you feel like a piece of shit after chugging one down. So yeah, these are pretty good light tailwind to your day. They're like, your body will pretty much absorb it just like a cup of, instant coffee.
Yeah.
So pretty mellow tailwind to your day. But that's all from us. I hope you enjoyed the episode. And yeah, Modern Warfare 4 beta is coming out in open beta next week. Well, it'll probably be this week by the time the episode, gets rolled out onto YouTube. So yeah, enjoy it. Please be harsh with your criticisms because it's
I
the only way that the game is going to
I
improve.
will
If you
be
actually want to
giving
save
more
COD,
opinions next weekend, so
please
And
do.
hopefully Big Deborah will be
Meanwhile, I'm gonna be too busy playing Metal Gear. So yeah, fuck pre-ordering COD right now.
yeah, I will be giving
I just
more
couldn't give a
guys.
opinions.
fraction of a
Hopefully Big Deborah ain't asleep for next time.
big old Debbie, big Debbie.
Yeah,
Debbie.
I'm gonna give him some words later. 100%.
Yeah, Deb's better make sure to.
Are you gonna go as? Are you gonna be as nuclear as I was, or
Yes.
just fucking Wolf's face? Okay.
No,
Oh, yeah,
I'm
'cause
not holding anything back.
he was
Good.
going to be awake for the 24-hour live stream. We hold him to his word here.
Listen, he's an adult. If he can't take it, then so be it.
Fair enough. Oh man. But yeah,
Alright.
that's all from us. Take care. Have a good one. Stay safe, and we will see you next week.
See you later, guys.